DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning, DMV. It is a DMV First Warn Day as snow and sleet hitting all across our region. You're looking at the nation's capital right now. It's backdrop that snow and wintry mess conditions. Radar also there. You can see a lot of movement, the pinks and the blues. Our meteorologist will join us soon to explain everything that you are seeing. Your time is 11:01. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tosin Fakile. We've been talking about the snow. The snow is finally here, and we have you covered all across the DMV with what that snow will look like. Haley Mylon is in Virginia, Daniel Hamburg is in Maryland, and our Mariel Carbone is right here in DC. Mariel, we've seen people shoveling where you are. How is it looking, feeling out there at this moment?
Yeah, Tosin, it's pretty cold, I can tell you that. But we have been showing you all morning what it looks like on Wisconsin Avenue, which is one of those emergency snow routes where they clear it and give a little extra attention. But we wanted to show you what it looks like in some of the other areas. This is just a side road here, and you can see the big difference. Plaza been through here, but you still see a lot of snow and slush on the roadways. And as you get closer to the sidewalk over here, quite a bit of snow, and the sidewalks have not been touched at all. So you can kind of see just how much snow we're getting. And, you know, this is just off of Wisconsin. So if you imagine some of those smaller back roads, they're going to look even worse than this. Now, despite the snow out here on the roads, we have seen people running, people biking, people walking to Safeway. We saw a couple leaving with some snacks, a watermelon, and of course some people shoveling out front of the businesses. So people are still going out to brave the snow. We talked to some of them. Take a listen.
This is our first year in DC because we're from New Zealand. Okay. So we looked out, you know, of the window. We thought, oh, we want to get out there and experience it. So we thought we'll come for a small walk, just a short walk.
It's a little icy right now. I don't know if someone might get hurt or something like that. Yeah. So probably better to stay inside and not be like me.
Yeah. Yeah, good advice there. It's getting more and more icy as the morning goes on. The snow, it's not as fluffy as it was earlier. It's pelting a little bit. It hurts a little, and it's only going to get icier throughout the day. That is the concern from city officials, and it's why they're saying to stay off the roads, because the more slick it gets, the more dangerous it will be. Now, in the next hour, we are expecting to meet with the head of the Department of General Services out here. They are going to speak to us just about some of the roadway conditions and what they're doing to make sure that first responders can get out safely in the district. So stay tuned for that. We'll have that coming up in a bit. But for now, live in Georgetown and Mariel Carbone, DC News Now.
Mariel, thank you. And tell our chief photographer, Matt Sansala, who we're working with, if he has a timeline of the snow, I want to see it.
Same here.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Yes, the time lapse.
Yeah, the time lapse.
I love
Matt's really good with the time lapse.
Yeah.
So if he did one, we want to see it.
Yes.
All right, well.
Yeah, well, our team of meteorologists have been with us all morning long as well, and they've kind of been guiding us through the different changes that we've seen in this system. And let's lead off with Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer. Jackie, what's going on right now?
Yeah, well, Mark and Tosin. Yeah, we also now have Brittany joining us too at this hour. The radar still seeing that snow, sleet mixing in too. You have probably noticed, and I know our crews have noticed this out there. Even Mariel, just outside our station, just down the street in Georgetown, noticing that shift from that powdery snow earlier today. Now more of those ice pellets, the sleet, very fine ice pellets at this point. So those snowfall totals not quite as quickly racking up as what we had earlier this morning, but still looking at some of those snowfall reports, at least 6 inches of snowfall for a good amount of the area. But back out towards the north and westernmost parts of our area, we're talking eastern panhandle, western Maryland. That's where we're likely to see the most in terms of the snowfall before all is said and done. Because as we zoom on in, you do see that darker blue on the radar out towards Kaiser, Cumberland, and even out towards even Hagerstown, getting close to that we could see more of that snowfall picking up at this point, more than an inch per hour snowfall rates. This is what I like to use as snowfall totals, but this is the past hour, indicating that snowfall rate over the last hour, at least an inch per hour. That's across southern Maryland, even down towards Fredericksburg, but this is likely that sleet mixing in. That's what that's indicating there. Farther off towards the north and west, back back out towards even the Martinsburg area could easily see the 1 inch per hour rates. And then across southern Maryland, the road conditions, whenever we see red on this map, that's not ideal. Noticing that ice starting to accumulate. And so we're going to be continuing to check in with the road conditions map throughout the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures, it is frigid. So if you're heading out right now trying to shovel, trying to clear out, trying to clean up, make sure you're bundled up. You have to make sure that you are wearing plenty of layers. Those temperatures are into the mid to upper teens when you factor in the wind, and that wind is picking up at this point. Wind chills, single digits. DC right around 1 degree out there in Hagerstown. Right around 0 though for Frederick. 7 is what it feels like if you're stepping out in Fredericksburg. Also not great to see these numbers gradually popping up on the map. Power outages, not great when you're talking about how cold it is out there right now. 400 without power in DC, 700 farther off towards the north, and even right around 200 without power in Anne Arundel County. I know that's not too many, but whenever we see these numbers popping up with how cold it is, I really hope that that power does get restored very quickly. But we'll have more details. Brittany is coming up with even more on this storm in just a few minutes.
All right, Jackie, thank you so very much. Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair. Now, if you're seeing snow where you live, we want to see it too. Scan the QR code on your screen to send us your photos and videos, your pictures, and you could be featured right here on DC News Now as we track conditions across the area. You can also head to our website, dcnewsnow.com/reported, and that was a picture from Navy Yard.
Yeah, seemed like someone was out with their pup or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, stick with DC News Now as our team of meteorologists continues to track the storm. And we're joined by meteorologist Brittany Ward now. And Brittany, I think a lot of people, they might want to ask that question that I get to ask you. When is all this precipitation going to end?
You know, we really don't start to see those drier conditions, guys, as we head through the evening. But then behind that, we're tracking bitterly cold conditions once again. So overall, these impacts we're seeing now could definitely linger into the early morning hours of Monday when it comes down to that morning commute, because that snow, we're really not going to be going anywhere with those cold temperatures. So heading outside, a live look out towards Winchester, Virginia. You see that snow-covered sidewalk still holding on to a bit of a mix, especially as you head back off to the north and west. Those heavier downpours of snow still falling in that region, and we're going to continue to see that as we head within the next hour or so. But visibility has gone down across the entire area. You're down to a mile here in DC, as well as Frederick, Hagerstown, back off to the west out towards Martinsburg, West Virginia. You're seeing those visibility values down to 0. So again, a perfect day for you guys to stay indoors. That winter storm warning still in effect until tomorrow morning, right around 4 a.m. Notice everyone is highlighted in that pink color. That snow, it came in accumulating, and now we're starting to see some of those icy conditions, especially as you head back off into our western counties. So that's, or excuse me, our southern counties. So that's something we're going to continue to monitor as we head throughout the rest of your Sunday. Now, winds are starting to pick up as well. We're feeling that breeze as you are heading out. So like Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair mentioned earlier, if you want to go out to play in the snow, make sure to bundle up. We're seeing winds gusting upwards to about 28 miles per hour here in DC. We're seeing winds upwards to about 31 mile per hour gusts there in Lexington Park, back off to the north and west. We're seeing those winds gusting in the teens. Now, this bitterly cold air is going to be sticking around not only today, but as we head into the rest of the work week. So guys, keep it here. We'll break down that 7-day forecast, give you another look at the timing, and talk more about those snow totals that we've received coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany, thank you. And of course, you can stick with Brittany and the rest of our meteorologists, Damon and Jackie. Scott will be here this evening as they keep track of the storm. Our team of reporters are also on the ground all across the DMV. And for the latest, you can head to our website, dcnewsnow.com. You can find all the information you would need there. And right now, sorry to disappoint, but that snowball fight that was supposed to happen in DC, well, it's canceled. And you should know that because it was supposed to happen at 11 o'clock this morning at the National Mall at 12th Street Northwest. They canceled it. The association says it's because of the sleet that's already coming down. The video we're showing you is that snowball fight from last year. at the P Street Beach on the hill above Rock Creek Parkway. Now, we know the association was planning a snowball fight in Alexandria, considering Haley and Herndon was saying she was seeing sleet, so whether or not that happens in Alexandria, we don't know.
Well, they're resilient. They're going to come up with some sort of a new date because that's what they do.
Yeah, it is. It is. People don't play about their snowball fights, Mark. They really don't. All right, Jackie, take it away.